Alright. Sick.
Say something.
Hello, saying something. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I like all of those. This is a time that I've waited, it feels like forever for, is finally getting back and being at a team camp with the team. Sitting out at home missing last year's one was, it's painful, yeah, buzzing to be back.
It's only day 1, lap 2.5.
You gotta chill out.
Everybody just calm down.
Oh, come on!
Really excited actually to have him back on the team. Well, he brings a lot of salt in a good way, some funny jokes every so often.
Mate, have you ever actually played football?
I was pretty good too.
Mate, football's not your thing, is it? Yeah, I managed to finally buy a house. Come on in. We're approaching the bedroom now. Yeah, this is the kitchen, basically. I know, for only £350,000, the UK is the best place ever to live.
Being able to learn from him on the bike will be really big for me.
I think it'd be useful for everyone. You miss creative people on track at the races. Rico brings like the crazy high lines and open up the turns, and he's like a race version of Cade almost. Like he wants to look stylish and like looks for anything that he can jump to, and I think the best technical rider on the circuit. So it's cool to see the comeback.
Mom.
I feel incredible riding wise. I'm definitely feeling a lot of discomfort with predominantly just the ankle and foot area. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fast, I feel really confident. All just, I think, a byproduct of having so much time off and being so excited to get back to it. I think it really wouldn't matter. I could have a stick as a leg right now and I'd be buzzing to ride my bike. So, mindset wise, I've probably never been more calm coming into a season and carefree than ever before, because it's just, I really have, sitting for 2 years watching everybody else do what you love to do makes you realise how badly you actually enjoy doing that thing. It really is the only thing in life that gives me purpose. When you can't do that, it takes you to some dark places, and in those dark places you begin to realise appreciation, and specifically for me, patience, and just like, it will come, you are going to get it eventually. And I guess more importantly, when you do get it, to appreciate the moment and stop, and even just today multiple times just stopping and appreciating the view for 10 seconds, like still living the dream. So giving me a great mindset coming into this season. I really do feel calm, collected, and excited for what's to come. Feeling the finish line at a big race, in a close race where you get the last 10 guys maybe coming down and every rider's just pipping the next and pipping the next, and you're just, the energy's building and building. Like I've really missed that. I think that's one really unique thing about downhill mountain biking. Yeah, just enjoy the experience of being back at the World Cups again, really is the only goal for this year. Sasha's joined the team. She's fast.
She's definitely fast.
Really nice style. Seeing her just first lap, bike just like floating around, super relaxed.
Yeah, so name, age.
Do I go hi and whatever?
Sorry?
Say hi or something? I don't know, this is confusing. I'm Sacha Earnest, I'm 17 years old and I'm from New Zealand.
I've got a photo here.
Oh no!
Can you explain this?
That was my third BMX World Championships when I was 10. I've been riding BMX since I was 3, racing since I was 4. And then that specific photo is me when I've come home from my 3rd World Championship title on my 10th birthday. So that was very special. It was my whole life for 13 years or so. I think I stepped away from it because it was quite a toxic environment from when I was such a young age. A lot of it was training and intense and focusing on winning all the time, whereas I didn't actually enjoy the sport at all. So I finally stepped away from it last year. That was my last race, but I think it was really beneficial and it really helped me like gain skills and become the rider I am today. It's definitely made me hungry to win. In my head, second's like not enough. That second's always the worst, definitely result. To win is still one of my main goals.
I raised it up to the group. I said, I think that there's this junior girl that I think's got some talent, good touch, good feel, good body position went by, but it was her actual speed. I was like, whoa, she just went noticeably faster than a lot of the other female juniors that just went by. And I didn't know anything about her. I didn't know who she was. I had to find her on the start sheet.
And then I knew for Val di Sole that all eyes were on me, so I had to prove something of myself. And luckily that was a very good race for me, ended up winning.
And she ended up winning by like 10 seconds that race.
And then soon after that, I had a contract signed and I'm here for the next 2 years. We crashed. You probably see. It would have had to been me. The person that would crash on video would have been me, for sure.
Yes!
Yo!
Canadian.
Canadian guy in Spain.
Bro, can't call you junior anymore. We only got one junior now. Only got this junior.
I'm the grizzled veteran now.
Look at you.
Yeah, the grizzled.
Don't worry, the salt will roll up off. A Scottish guy will dust a little salt on you. A little dusty.
Super excited to be racing Elite this year. It was a challenge I've been looking forward to all year last year and then coming into this year. Yeah, being able to ride with Loris and Reece and having that track time with them is going to be really valuable for me.
Strength, his confidence on the bike and his actual physical strength. And maybe I'm just jealous because I love his legs. He's got really big, strong looking legs, which I've always wanted and just genetics have never gifted me. So, and he can move the bike really quickly. That gap today, the gully to gully. Moving a bike, flipping a bike almost 180 degrees in less than a bike length for him to do that today. I was like, wow. He's also got a good competitive drive. Like I've noticed that a lot in him. He's always listening. He's always paying attention. He wants to learn and he for sure wants to win World Cups. Like he's got big ambitions already and you can see that in him. So he's going to be a force to be reckoned with for sure at some point.
I know where my level is and I know where the top of it is and I just want to be able to comfortably be around that and push it throughout the year and try to slowly build, get better results. I set my expectations high in the hopes that if I don't meet my expectations, I'll probably land higher than if I had low expectations. I want to be in that top 15, top 10. I have all the opportunity in the world and I feel like I'm in a good place to be able to go and achieve that. I think it's more about understanding the racecraft and really where those guys are making the time difference. That is the biggest thing for me. Again, fall short in 15th, better than aiming for 30th.
What else? Come on, give me something. Do you guys have any?
Why don't you all jump at the same time?
Jump?
Yeah.
I'm gonna end up down there.
No, just on the spot, my guy. Right, so on go. 3, 2, 1, go!
That's perfect! That's perfect!
So what have you been doing?
This off-season, let's think. Bit of everything. I say I rode more moto than usually because I changed bike and I was like excited. Thought it would be good for like endurance riding training. It is already like first team camp of 2024. Time is flying. It's been a great off season so far. Had a lot of fun. Yeah, it's time to get real. Physically, I think I'll be okay. Bike wise, there's a lot of stuff happening. We have options to have a different bike. Your feeling on the bike when you feel good is so amazing that you always strive to look for it. And that's why I get picky and I'm quite annoying with the bike because I just love how it feels when it feels good. So it took a couple tries to figure out like what actually works. And it was like from a piece of paper, just like writing what I needed, what I wanted, like BB height, like everything. And it felt really good at the time when I rode the first time. I was like, so far every time I've ridden that bike, I felt the same way. So it's exciting.
Reece is pretty happy with the setup he currently has, so just minor tweaks on that.
And then Reece is quite similar, but the opposite. We are in a different path. You look at pressure, rebounds, like totally opposite, way different.
I don't know, we're definitely different. It's funny because I had Charlie Harrison on the team for quite a while, and Charlie would be probably the yin to my yang, let's say serious, and for me being fun. Like we were the polar opposites and we're the extreme. And Loris in a way does blur that line when it comes to putting race kit on and it comes to race day. Loris is very, like, he needs to get in his zone. He likes to be left to his own devices, in his own space. For me, I almost want as much positive distraction up until the point of dropping in. Like if I could roll out the back of the van and straight through the start beam, that would be perfect. Like I don't really enjoy the faff of the building up of the nerves and everything else because it seems quite unnecessary. So I try to avoid a lot of that, whereas I think Loris is quite strict with a routine. He thinks a lot. He thinks a lot about things, whereas my approach would probably to be try and not think about things. Just let it happen, just let it flow. So yeah, I guess he's maybe the technical one, I'm not, but at the same time I am. Riding relationships are really hard. It's the hardest part of putting a team together, is trying to find two, in our case, two elite males that can share everything with each other. Because although it's a team, it's also an individual sport. We can't really help each other ride the bikes down the hill, and the difference between first place and second place, as Loris will know himself, that difference to just the one place, if that's your teammate, which is quite often how you view it, that can kind of sting a little bit harder, you know. So it's really difficult to share everything when you're both very competitive, and me and Loris are extremely competitive, and we both see ourselves as World Cup winners. So me and Loris have found a good fine line, like I say, when there's no race kit involved. Great friends, get on absolutely fine. I'd like to think we're good friends and we have a good time and it's relaxed. And then as soon as the helmet gets on, we're both like, you can definitely feel a bit of tension between us. Like we both want to win, and we need to beat each other in order to do that. So there's definitely a competition there for sure.
I think the mood has been unreal. Everyone is stoked for each other and we're having fun out there, but yeah, crazy competitive.
What's up, Andrew?
Morning. I'm eating nuts.
Come on!
Max, get him a shot.
I feel like this is like a rap album cover.
Do you miss Kate?
Every single day of my life.
I'll just look this way the whole time so you don't